Hi guys, I'm Swastiastu, Alex here from Breathing Cold, and I'd like to share some ideas on the coronavirus. I'm flying back next week to Paris, and I'm doing that with my two kids, and I'm gonna meet with my parents, and who are not that young anymore, and we're gonna be traveling together. That was a long time ago planned, and family reunion, and of course, I started to do the responsible thing to do, which is to really look deep into whether or not it was safe to travel. There is a lot of crazy news out there on this coronavirus. And I start to feel a bit scared, I must say, about the whole situation. And I just sat with that feeling for a while thinking, where does that come from? And the thing with fear is when you start getting into it, it's a very addictive emotion. So you just want to be reinforced in that. And as I was trying now to get some distance from the situation, I could really see how we were all getting agitated, probably unrealistically agitated around that topic. Now, I feel this is actually quite a dangerous thing. When you get scared, your sympathetic nervous system gets activated. You know, when there is a lion in the room, you get to survive. So you do everything you need to survive. The problem is the deep rejuvenation of the body cannot happen when you're in that stress. So when we are constantly feeding that fear and we are staying in that state, we cannot relax. We cannot nourish our immune system. We cannot boost it. We cannot prepare for anything that happens. So I feel that getting into all that fear process could actually be one of the risk factor to have some negative reaction to if in the event of being affected by the virus. So my number one advice, if you were to boost your immune system, is do not let the fear enter your system. And that's what we learn with the ice bath practice. When you're facing the ice bath and you don't want to do it, and then you just do it. You go beyond your own urge to stay safe. You embrace it. So you train yourself to handle fear. You train yourself to handle negative emotions. So number one, I really invite you, if you've been out of practice for a while, go back to dealing with your daily or 2-3 times a week. Have a 2 minutes, not 20 minutes, have a 2 minutes cold shower or ice bath. That's gonna get you the attitude, it's gonna boost your own immune system, you're gonna feel great, and that's a good start to not being affected. Of course, we have to be really mindful that we don't really know what's going on with the virus. At the same time, the knowledge of these breathing methods are still very limited. What we know is that when you do these breathing techniques, in the past, some people were able to receive E. coli bacteria in their bloodstream and not be affected because their primary immune system got suppressed. So in a way, doing this breathing routine gets you to center yourself, gets you also more in your body so that you are connected if anything is wrong within to actually deal with it. And overall, people that do these breathing techniques, whatever they are, tend to be more relaxed, not so affected by stress, and more likely to be proactive and not reactive to situations. So I really invite you to, if you've been lacking on your breathing or on your ice practice, to get onto it. I have kids, so I want to share something that we introduced that might help you guys. I know that one of the issues is that people don't wash their hands enough, and we need to wash their hands properly. So here is a little trick that we introduced. It's a little bracelet. I use this bracelet for gratitude usually, but it also works for washing your hands. Why? Because you already always have it with you. So here is how it works. It's just a physical reminder that, hey, I have to wash my hands. So you look at it, why is it here? It's here because I have to wash my hands. The cool thing is you can set yourself some targets. All right, I'm going to spend 1 week washing my hands every hour, for instance, or before every meal, whatever you decide. And if you fail, you just change hand and you start again. So that's going to train your mind so that automatically you create a habit I have another one that I use it for. For instance, I stop shaking hands with people. All right, so I do this instead, but it's easy. I'm going to introduce that to France when I go to there. So just having these little principles that get you to have, anyway, you need to wash your hands, regardless of coronavirus. It's good to have better hygiene, and most of us, including myself, from time to time, we lack consciousness about it. So I found that a pretty cool tool to remind myself of it. Yeah, so those maybe is a wake-up call. Maybe this is what we needed to actually realize that, okay, the world needs to awaken to more consciousness. I hope that this video was helpful. Wash your hands, don't be afraid, connect to yourself, do your breath work, and take a nice bath. All right, guys, have a great day.